Was this video Deceptive Imagery Persuasion, or DIP? On September 15, 2023, Missouri State Senators Bill Eigel and Nick Schroer attended a Republican fundraiser event called Freedom Fest at Sugar Creek Winery in Defiance, Missouri. As part of the event, the St. Charles Republican Central Committee auctioned off a flamethrower, which the senators demonstrated on some empty boxes. Specifically, the flamethrower was a Pulsefire LRT, and thank you to my YouTube subscribers who helped me identify it. I don't know everything. While the website shows the Pulsefire being mounted on weapons, this is really a brush burner, which is used to start controlled burns, mainly on farms and ranches. Oftentimes, firefighters might use a tool like this as well to create controlled burns or change a wildfire's direction by burning fuel. Now, this particular picture came from Senator Schroer's Twitter account. This was posted at 9:45 p.m. on September 15, 2023. The text on the tweet reads, "Burning down the swamp, Great St. Charles County Freedom Fest." Note that Twitter converts all times to local time. I'm currently in the Eastern time zone, but all the timelines are on my Substack at ryanmcbeth.substack.com, so you are welcome to do the conversions if you need to do so. The first instance of an actual video of the event came out at 9:03 a.m. on September 16th.
Let's go, Brandon! I love it!
This came from a Twitter user named RealJakeJax, where he tags the senators and says that they are torching the woke liberal agenda. At 11:56 a.m. on September 16th, 2023, Senator Schroer retweets JakeJax's video. And now the disinformation starts. A couple things to note. I have no politics. I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. I literally don't care. Try dating as a 47-year-old in Washington, D.C., where I live, and pretty soon you won't care about politics either. I just want to illustrate and come up with a timeline about how misinformation about the event spread, because China and Russia are watching and learning. Now, to start, I want to talk about DIP, or Deceptive Imagery Persuasion. DIP is a method of misinformation where you use text and deceptive imagery that sounds like it could be true, especially to people with only surface level knowledge of the subject matter. For example, look at this Facebook post of Betty White. Can you figure out what's wrong with this post? Well, this is Betty White, but these women in black and white aren't Betty White. This is DIP. This is Deceptive Imagery Persuasion. It's a fun example because how easy would it be to share this picture? So, a good rule of thumb is that if something ever makes you feel emotionally charged, you might be the target of DIP, or propaganda. So, this is kind of the brilliance of DIP. You want to believe. So I use Cybertech to analyze the spread of this event, and the results are pretty interesting. Right now, this event is mainly confined to the United States. But like I said, Russia uses a three-phased approach when spreading disinformation. There's the seeding phase, where disinformation is spread. There's the harvesting phase, where they see kind of what is working, what's sticking. And then there's the amplification phase, where Russia uses its network of bots and sophists to actually enhance the message. Bots, by the way, may or may not be AI powered. Sometimes they're just people who are literally writing from a script. And sophists are people who either knowingly or unknowingly actually spread a certain political message designed by Russia. In this case, I think this was an own goal. We gave Russia the seeding phase. What I expect to see in the upcoming days are Russian accounts amplifying this message, and specifically from inauthentic left-wing accounts to sow division within the U.S. And there will be responses from inauthentic right-wing accounts. So you're going to see bots from the left wing and the right wing arguing with each other just to create content and create disinformation. Now, the first instance of a negative spreader at 6:56 p.m., September 16th, we have a Twitter account named Dr. X Luther who has taken the video, labeled it GOP book burners, and reposted it. Now, just 3 minutes later, on September 16th, we have a tweet from a Twitter user named Christine Hyman. This is at 6:59 p.m. on September 16th. It appears that this picture was pulled from a Facebook post made by Senator Schroer because some of the text matches the image displayed. However, there is some extra text down here, and I find it curious that the text in the picture doesn't match the actual Facebook post, nor does it match the profile picture. There's also no timestamp on the picture. So perhaps Senator Schroer changed his profile picture and edited his text. Unfortunately, there's no date stamp in the picture from Christine Hyman, so I can't tell. So I added Christine Hyman to my Cyabra software. This user says that they are in St. Charles, Missouri, but the Cyabra software indicates that they may be an authentic user, but they also indicate that she may be in Europe. So look, people use VPNs, maybe somebody went on vacation, but 60% of the things that this person has tweeted in the last week are negative, so this may require further analysis. Now what's interesting is that this Twitter user says, "What are they burning, Francis Howell? Black history curriculum, library books, or pride flags?" Let's ask the school board since some members were there. Now, I can't find any of that text about school board members being there from the Facebook post. Again, maybe the Facebook post was edited, maybe this was an earlier version. And note that the person she's referencing is the official Twitter account for the Charles County, Missouri School District. So this is how it starts. The account here opens the floodgates because of the word library books. There's no evidence that they're actually burning books here. This person just goes to the extreme of saying library books, pride flags. By September 17th, a progressive activist named Jonathan Riley states, "Missouri Republicans at a literal book burning. They think flamethrowers should be legal, but history books should be destroyed." And he replays the video from Jake Jackson. Now it's over. It's out. Now it's spread to TikTok. Couple of things to take away here. This was an own goal, right? I don't think that these two senators really thought of the optics of the event and how it might be manipulated by domestic and foreign interests. It has all of the hallmarks of a good viral story. You see men with flamethrowers chanting, "Let's go, Brandon." You might assume that they were burning more than cardboard boxes because of what they were doing. The other thing that triggered some people was the flamethrower part. I think a lot of people are amazed that flamethrowers are legal, but again, it is a farm tool. It is a brush burner. So I think this might show a level of urban versus rural misunderstanding where the average person who lives in the city might not understand why someone would want or need to burn brush or want or need a brush burner or flamethrower. This came out on the 18th. And Senator Eigel made a statement where he said, "In this video, I am taking a flamethrower to cardboard boxes representing what I am doing to leftist politics and rhino corruption of the Jeff City swamp. But let's be clear, when you bring these woke books into Missouri schools and try to brainwash our kids, I'll burn those too on the front lawn of the governor's mansion." This senator is going to be running for governor of Missouri. So here's what's kind of interesting. Even though the actual video reposting was deceptive and used by left-wing provocateurs, the senators in this case are doubling down on their actions. And now they're saying, yeah, well, we weren't burning books, but we would. So this event demonstrates the importance of critical thinking, media literacy, and fact-checking in an age where information can be manipulated and weaponized with unprecedented speed and efficiency. Russia doesn't care who wins elections, whether they're Republicans or Democrats. Russia and China want chaos, and they want America at each other's throats. I guarantee that this particular event will be weaponized against us if it hasn't been already. We'll see over the next coming days. Thank you for watching.
Hey everyone! New Ryan McBeth t-shirts and hoodies from Bunker Branding are available. I'm gonna get the HIMARS shirt. What are you gonna get, Donald? The Patriot shirt, because I'm a patriot. It's the best shirt, the biggest shirt. Make 14 tangos great again. What are you gonna get, Barack? Let me be clear. I'm gonna get a Drone Sweet Drone shirt. What about you, George?
I'm gonna get a knife hand shirt because they're weapons of mass destruction. What about you, Billy?
Oh, I'm going to get a landmine marker shirt because my presidency always blew up in my face.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna get.
Ronald Reagan, but you're dead.
I came back to tell you that no matter our politics, we're all Americans. And we should buy Ryan's hoodies and t-shirts because they pay for the stock footage and licenses that allow him to make awesome content. So come on down to Bunker Branding and buy a Ryan McBeth t-shirt or I'll start the bombing in 5 minutes.